If you think you know Cartagena, think again. This city is more than the party headlines, more than the tired clichés. It's color, rhythm, story, Afro-Colombian roots you can hear, taste, and feel. By day, beautiful murals and beautiful beaches, and by night, the music finds you. We're Ari and Gary, and welcome to Cartagena. Touchdown in Cartagena, and after an early morning flight, we arrived in the walled city. Cartagena is one of the America's first slave ports, and because of this, it is rich in Afro-Colombian heritage. So we stayed in Getsemaní.
This is Casa Pedregal, our Airbnb in Cartagena. Quiet street, strong AC, reliable Wi-Fi, and an easy walk to the Old City. We love the little details, courtyard vibes, a cozy bedroom, and space to reset in between exploring. For the location and comfort, Casa Pedregal worked perfectly for us. Cartagena's historic core and Getsemaní are side by side. Stone streets, bright balconies, and walls that double as a gallery. You'll see Afro-Colombian influences everywhere. Champeta rhythms, palenque colors, and portraits that tell neighborhood stories. Most murals are community pieces. If you film or take portraits, ask first and tip when it makes sense.
Cartagena runs on bold flavors. Rule of thumb, busy spots and short menus usually mean fresh food. Like here at Casa de Socaro. Coastal classics with palenque influence, coconut rice, fried fish, and that sweet, savory balance. Looking for something outside of Colombian food? There are tons of cafes and options all around. Like Al Alma, an aesthetically gorgeous cafe designed like a Colombian home, but it serves the best French toast and waffles in town. There are plenty of places to grab a bite to eat, and none of them disappoint. And make sure that you set some time aside to grab a bite to eat at one of their rooftop bars or cafes, especially during sunset. You get the most beautiful view of the Cartagena sunset.
At nighttime, Cartagena turns the volume up. Café Morena had to be one of our favorite restaurants during our trip. Café Morena isn't just for dancing, the food is what keeps you here. The portions are shareable, prices are fair for the area, and plates come out fast between songs. The energy was electric. Live drums, dancers, and amazing Afro-Caribbean beats. Cartagena makes it easy to eat and dance your way through the night. You'll hear people talk about passport bros and all that, but in our experience, if you're here for food, music, and community, that's exactly what you'll find. Our thought is if you're not looking for it, then it doesn't disturb your vacation. What you can't miss are the bars and clubs on almost every block. And even just walking the streets is a vibe. Live drums, singers, and smiles. And if you're wondering about my outfit, it's from Intrigue Couture. I'll drop the link below.
After a couple days in Cartagena, we decided to head over to Las Islas to see some of the beautiful beaches that Colombia has to offer. Las Islas sits outside of Cartagena. You have two easy ways to get there: helicopter if you want speed, or hire a driver for a simple door-to-door ride. We went with the driver, a smooth 2-hour trip, and you get to take in the scenery. Hotel Las Islas is this beautiful eco resort within the jungle in the Baru Peninsula. Check-in is fast and then it gets quiet. Mangroves, birds, that soft ocean hush. It was just peaceful. We booked a treehouse bungalow, and if you're not in great shape or have problem with stairs, then you're probably better suited for the beachfront cabanas because it is 48 stairs to the top of this one. But if you do opt for this one, it is worth every step. Our room was this warm wood, and it had a king-size bed, a really strong AC, which is much needed when you're this close to the equator, and a shower with some real water pressure. Outlets in the room are standard, so you don't have to worry about bringing any adapters, but there's a mini strip in there that will help. And the best part is this beautiful balcony that looks out into nature, and you even get your own little plunge pool in here. It makes for some easy mornings and some great sunsets. The resort is really spread out, but getting around is easy. You have the option to take a bike that's complimentary, or you can take a golf cart. Some amenities around the resort that you will find are, of course, the pool, which again is much needed because you are super close to the equator and the weather can be scorching out here. At the beach, you have your loungers, your towels, water stations, and plenty of shade and some super chill spots. During our stay, we also had access to basic snorkel masks, kayaks, and paddle boards, all complimentary. Jet skis are also available, but this is going to come at an additional cost. Las Islas has its own private island called Isleta. It's just a 5-minute boat ride from the main resort. The boat transfer is included for all guests, so you can pop over on a beach day without any extra planning. On Isleta, you've got white sand beach, calm waters, and a staff that will set you up with snorkeling gear, kayaks, and paddle boards again. Of course, you have the bar where you can grab some drinks, and you can even put some add-ons like the massage. There are some other pretty cool amenities around the resort, like the solarium to take in the night sky. Of course, you have a gym if you ever need to just get a workout in, and plenty of lookout spots where you can catch the beautiful Colombian sunsets. And if you're thinking about where to get food, I got that answer for you because your options are limited. You have breakfast at the resort, which is usually included for most guests, and then you have a main dining room, which has a rotating menu. The food is pretty delicious, so no worries if you're concerned about quality, but it is your only option. If you need a break from the city life, Las Islas is a great choice.
We came back to Cartagena to finish what we started and go deeper into the culture. We're back at Casa Pedregal, this time in the penthouse, with a rooftop hot tub and a little more space to unwind. First on the list is a Colombian cooking class, because the fastest way to understand a place is to cook what locals actually eat. We started with a house cocktail. It reminded me of a Cosmo. Once drinks were poured, we headed upstairs to prep and cook. On the menu, coconut sea bass, garlic shrimp, coconut rice, and plátanos. We built a base with onions and garlic and let the spices warm so they opened up. Then added the coconut so it turned silky. The sea bass went in gently so it stayed tender, and the shrimp got a quick garlic finish with a squeeze of lime. The rice carried the light coconut note that ties everything together. Next up is Totumo Mud Volcano. You climb a short set of stairs and step into warm, thick mud where you float without even trying. Bring a swimsuit you don't mind sacrificing and a little cash for the helpers. They guide you in, hold your phone, and rinse you off afterwards. The routine is quick: a few minutes in the mud, an optional light massage, a rinse in the lagoon, and you're done. Pack a small towel, a plastic bag for wet clothes, and sandals you don't mind getting messy, and you're set.
This was like its own spa day, really therapeutic.
They even offer empanadas if you're feeling a little peckish.
If you're interested in the mud bath, I left the link to our tour operator in the description below. Cartagena gave us color, rhythm, and some great connections. Murals that speak to you, nights that sing, and food that just keeps you moving. We learned that there's so much more to this beautiful city, so much more than what they tell you about the passport bros and what everyone usually comes to Colombia for. It's rich in Afro-Colombian heritage that just sticks with you, and a place that we definitely will come back to. If Culture First Travel is your vibe, don't forget to hit subscribe, like, and drop a comment with your favorite Cartagena tips. And we'll see you on the next adventure.